Hey guys, welcome to sportstalkreview.com. Natalie Riserham here. JJ to my left. JJ is a winner. And hey, I've got a special guest joining us.
Well, what are you on about?
Oh, we've got a special guest. There's not just the two of us.
Oh.
There's another person coming up to the party.
Don't tell me it's that Nigel.
It is Nigel. Nigel, thanks for being here.
Hello there. Listen, before I'm going to go, all the kids around my way, they call it a dab. Where my house is called a victory dance. There's a bit of this.
Have you?
Nigel.
This is from last week's race. Nigel, you killed it. So it's just started. The stats should come up on the screen now. We each gave 10 picks for our Premier League rundown last week. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. We'll be doing one next week as well. Nigel, 10 picks, 7 wins, 2 losses, and a void. Absolutely excellent. And you've got an accuracy of 70%. That's pretty accurate for a Captain Obvious.
Well, Nigel, a.k.a. Captain Obvious, they do sometimes have to win, don't they, you know? At the end of the day, fair play to him. Right. Smashed out the ballpark.
All right,
I think the thing is, JJ, what it is, it's not about individuals. We're all a team here together.
Yes, sir, that's right.
It's not about superstars. And last week I was the Messi to your Wayne Rooney. But obviously we can change that over the next few weeks. And the thing is, it's all about how everyone's giving some winners. This week's going to be your week. The thing is, all together, we're going to make everyone the punters. Those are ready. So.
And that's what it's all about, mate. Couldn't put it better myself.
Yeah, we are a team. And listen, we're doing Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Basically, run down best picks World Cup first round here. Starting off with Sunday. All of mine are picked actually from Europe, the Europe matches. First one I like is Slovakia versus England, which I actually previewed with Nigel earlier on in the week. Absolutely loved his feedback on that one, and fully into the under 2.5 goals, 1.62. Obviously, last meeting ended 0-0. That was back in June. And I think we're going to see a very, very similar result. I wouldn't put anybody off going for the under 1.5 goals as well. Nigel, is that one of your Sunday picks?
Definitely one of my Sunday picks. Sam Allardyce gets sacked from West Ham for being boring. He gets sacked for Bolton for being boring. Sunderland are going to get rid of him as well. He's now the England manager, so we're going to expect boring. This team needs to be changed completely. They brought no new faces in. It's the same old players that are disappointed in the European Championships. Yeah. JJ's absolutely right. He's left this country, gone over there to get away from watching this boring rubbish. Under 2.5 all day long, under 1.5 all day long. 1 goal will win it, and I don't know which way it's going to go. That's why I like the draw.
Yeah.
So you're not impressed then with the appointment there, Nigel?
Well, I think JJ. I think the thing is, you're an England football team. You've got all the best. You're apparently the best league in the world. You should be cracking the best players.
Yeah.
You have the best manager. Sam Allardyce will get the best out of average players. He's not going to get the best out of Wayne Rooney. He's not going to get the best out of Harry Kane. He'll look at him and look at their club managers and think, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, the system won't work. It's exactly the same as Roy Hodgson. It's going to be same old, same old. England will disappoint. If you're backing the 2.0, 2.05 in this game,
disappoint.
It's a bad bet.
That's what it's like to be an English fan.
Yeah, I'm totally disillusioned with it all, to be honest. Let's move on from them.
Yeah, all right. What you got? Give us your first Sunday pick.
Well, I mean, the Sunday pick here, I mean, I was looking at the CONCACAF. A lot of those games are going off today. But I mean, what's the next game we're going through here?
Well, next one I've got is Romania versus Montenegro. I'm going for a straight Romania win at home, 1.73. They are against a team who haven't won a match in over a year, but they've only had 5 matches over a year. And I think Romania at home, and they've got more experience playing as a team, a lot more experience this year. And I think 1.73 Betfred is an awesome price. Nigel, do you agree, or have you got something else?
I think teams that come off the hang-ups from European Championships and major tournaments, when they come back straight away, I think they take a little bit of time to sort of settle in. Obviously, managers change, players bring in. When they disappoint the European Championship, I look at all these games, and not only just mainly in the European, not the CONCACAF that JJ is going to come on to in a minute. But I think all these kind of games, I think if you play the under the goals, I think you're going to make money.
Yeah.
I think there's so many new players coming in. Teams that disappoint, new managers coming in, keen to impress, and I think nobody wants to lose their opening game of any competition. It's the first weekend of the Premier League, first weekend of the World Cup qualifying, and I think if you look at all the games, even some of the ones that don't look like they're going to be unders, I just think if you just play them randomly across the board, and I'm going to go under this game, I think you might be right, Natalie, but I think Romania might just nick it 1-0.
All right.
Right. Well, I got one. My play of the weekend in Europe, as it were, is Czech Republic, Northern Ireland. I think Northern Ireland can get a result. I'm getting 4.75 at Bet365. They did amazingly well in the tournament just recently gone, didn't they, Nige?
They did, JJ. I mean, but the thing is, they don't score enough goals. That's the big problem for them. I mean, Will Griggs on fire, but Will Griggs on fire in League One in the over here in the football. He's not on fire in international football. Lafferty, their centre forward, doesn't play any football. I think it's very hard for it to have such a big high to come down. I'm disagreeing with you on this, JJ. I'll tell you what, it was a proven tactic last week.
Oh God, here we go.
I think Czech Republic may look a little bit short at 1.8 to win the game, but I don't think Northern Ireland will score. I think Northern Ireland will go in to try to get a 0-0 draw. And for that reason, I think Czech Republic might win this to 0. I think 2.6 with Bet Victor is a very decent price. And the reason why I think that is they don't score many goals. And the Czech Republic did play in a very, very, very tough group in the European Championships. They didn't get much from it. But I think they're a side that I think might come back with a bit of fight. I think Northern Ireland are only going to go one way, and that's downward.
Yeah, I did. Do you know, I'm on your side, actually. I previewed that game as well, Northern Ireland. I actually like, because of the good price, you can play Northern Ireland double chance, the draw and Northern Ireland. And I definitely think you're getting something from that. I don't know. I think Northern Ireland were a surprise team. I think they did very well. And I think that they'll get something out of this match, either the draw or the win. I wouldn't put my money on Czech.
Well, as Nigel says, you cannot eat value, but this one's going to cash, my friends. Do not worry about that. You can eat the money, and I'll tell you now, this one's coming in. Nigel's got it totally wrong. Northern Ireland are going to win. They might even win by 2 or more goals.
2 or more goals?
Yeah.
When was the last time they scored 2 or more
goals? Move on, Natalie. Come on.
Listen, if they win next week, I won't be singing your victim.
I'll be doing the victory dance, Nigel. Don't worry.
He's been practicing. He's been practicing. He's ready to use it.
Yeah, I'll be doing it. Don't worry about that, mate. That one's coming in, my friends. Get your money on it.
All right, third and final one from me, Norway versus Germany. I think Germany, they are the current favourites to win the World Cup, 7. It's a very long bet. It's in a couple of years' time, you'll see your money on it. Don't put out on that right now. But Germany, -1. 1.9, Bet365. I think they're on great form. I think they've got a great defence. Not even sure Norway can score. Maybe it's a sort of a 1 or a 2-0 Germany win.
Well, that's Captain Obvious. We'll love that.
Well, Captain Obvious is paying my bills right now.
Well,
so
that is very true.
I'll wear the Captain Obvious cap.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Nigel, do Norway have a chance in this game, mate?
Well, I was going to say the obvious joke. Norway have they got a chance? But I thought,
oh my God, that's terrible.
All right, we'll edit that out. Sorry, guys.
They haven't got no chance there, Nigel?
Sorry, mate.
Norway.
I think Germany. When you're going to play a team, the time you want to play the big guns is the first game, isn't it? You want to play a team first game, give them a chance, have a go at them. And they're going to get better as teams go on. So you do get the shocks in the first round. Yeah. Last Norway games, they got beat 1-0 in their last home game. They got beat by Belgium 3-2. They beat Iceland 3-2 at home as well. So, again, I'm going to go my under philosophy here. I think it's straight across the board, under 2.5 goals. I think to score 2 goals and win by 2 goals in opening games is too much. So I'm slightly disagreeing, but I'm going for the under strategy all the way long.
Yeah, I mean, I was just putting out there. I'm not making any play on that game.
Yeah.
You know,
have you got any more bets for Sunday 4th?
No, that's pretty much it. Northern Ireland, that's a banker.
There you go. Nigel, any more bets?
No, they're my best bets. I think under 2.5 goals England, under 2.5 goals in a lot of the games. Well, I think Scotland as well. Their game against Malta, I think under 2.5 goals there is the way to go. I think if you go across the board unders in the 4 or 5 games we've spoken about today, I think you'll make money. Scotland are going to beat Malta, though, aren't they, Nigel? Well, you would have thought that. You would have thought they would have beat all the teams they played before. They thought they would have beat Georgia. They thought Scotland can beat Germany, but they can get beat by Gibraltar. It's the kind of Scotland side that we see here. The thing is with Scotland, they don't score many goals as well. I think Scotland to win to 0 at 2.15 could be a decent bet with Bet Victor. Malta don't get beat much. 1-0, 2-0, you know. It's going to be close, but they should have enough. But then again, if you're back in Scotland at 1.4 to win this game, you need to have a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror.
Goals, goals, goals. That's why I'm seeing in this game. Over 2.5 goals. I'm going totally the opposite way there with Nigel. I think Scotland will be fired up. They weren't in the tournament. The only home nation that weren't there. They're going to get the job done, and we're going to see over 2.5 goals in this game. Take that to the bank, my friends.
Is your strategy just to go against Nigel?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that your new one?
He's my new nemesis,
Sorry,
Nigel. He's my new nemesis.
Where's the teamwork gone?
Yeah, exactly. We're supposed to be a team here.
Well, I just said, look, I can see goals in that game.
All right, guys, that wraps up our Sunday 4th rundown. Look out for the video Monday 5th with these guys. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Right, I also had one play that was going off tonight. I don't know if it'd be up in time, but I think Costa Rica today get their job done at Haiti. It's not a bad price. We're getting about, just checking here this morning when I put it in, we're going to get about 1.63. So I think that's a casher.
All right, there we go. Sunday rundown. See you in the next video, guys.